Talks College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Returner decides to fair catch this. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the back now goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Looking downfield, it's Burden. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
How about that? First play of the game in a playoff game, you take a shot downfield and you hit it for big yards. Now you got some momentum here early in the game.
Well, on the opening drive, it's now 3rd and 4. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Boy, with all this build-up and hype of this playoff game, this defense has got to do a better job at the line of scrimmage. That's another first down. They had no chance there on third down, but they do not want this to become an ongoing trend against this offense. They're just too good.
The Canes will line up on 1st and 10. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Ball carrier finding open space. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back up in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes a quick grab. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play from this offense through the air. 1st and 10 play coming up.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play. Memphis now operating in the red zone. They'll run it here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Getting set. Here's second down. They'll run the option. Pitches to the back. Fights through a tackle. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run. First and goal. A great chance to answer that opening touchdown. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the defense wraps him up.
That's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to tack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
Well, the defensive end's just too athletic for this offensive line. Coming off the edge, quarterback didn't even see him coming. How about that sack for the defense?
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. And the wideout goes in motion. Back to throw. It's Burden. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. Last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. The defense make adjustments. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. The offense now operating in the red zone. Sticking with the running game. He shreds the tackle. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Ball handed to the running back. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. The offense still on the field. Looks like they're going to go for it. Linebacker shifting around now. Running a quarterback sneak here. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out.
I mean, that's as safe a call as you can make, right? Just have that quarterback get behind that big offensive line and push, but he wasn't able to get past the line that they needed for the 1st down.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Back in motion now. To throw. It's Burden. Pressure is coming. And they're able to get him down. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Try and muscle for the first down. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
The Canes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Ball handed off. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run. Wow, he just burst through a crease there, and after that there was a lot of open space.
Boy, if they're able to secure the blocks in there in the interior the way they did, allows the back to get downhill with all that momentum. It's all on the safeties to be able to make a tackle. And if they miss a tackle, you get loose like that. They're lucky they're able to pull him down.
Defense will make the stop, and will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. To the air, it's Burden. Running out of time in the pocket. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that third down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. Now it's 4th down and long.
And the Canes will line up to kick it away. First punt of the game now, looking to pin him back deep. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. And they hand it off to the back. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. First down loss sets up 2nd and long from the 11. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Moving past the 25. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Refusing to be stopped in this play. Powers through a tackle. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Memphis now operating in the red zone. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's got room looking for the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Tigers.
That's taking advantage of a matchup there, Chris, by the quarterback finding his receiver. He puts the ball up in the air where he can make a play on it, and they come up with that touchdown.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The PAT is good. They go up for touchdown, 14-7. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he fields it inside the 15. Goes out of bounds. They'll spot the ball at the 39. Good starting field position. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Boy, those counter plays are tough on a defense. Defense has got to be gap sound. You get so caught up in the base concepts that the offense comes back with a counter play. If you're not sound with your gap integrity, you can give up a big play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Dropping back. It's Burden. And they heave it deep downfield. Deep shot caught down inside the 20. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts them in great scoring position.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the handoff. But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Oh, talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down. And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down. Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Quick throw testing the middle. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Dropping back, it's Burden. The ball is picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Defense is coming after him. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. So now it's third and short from the 43. And they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator. Go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to throw it on first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. The junior able to bring him down quickly. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Extending the play now. Trying to use his legs to make the first down. Couldn't get there, and now it's a 4th down call.
Well, the quarterback knew the one thing he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. Now, he didn't pick up the first down, but he gave him a shot. I think he'll get some love from his guys for that effort.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The offense couldn't convert on 4th down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Makes a quick catch. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Back to pass. It's Burden. It's an out route. The catch made. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The completion makes it second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. But you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. And it's caught at the 10. Touchdown for the huge, strong game by this quarterback.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot, they can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
The extra point is good, so the lead is 17-14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Return starts from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Bringing pressure. Receiver makes the grab, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. And he'll set up to throw. Over the middle and incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to make a big play downfield. Catch made down inside the 25. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Boy, really nice job by this defense. Not only do they pressure the quarterback and get after him, but I don't think they tipped their hand with their coverage. They actually waited to the last possible second to bracket this receiver, and it almost paid off for an interception.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. He's at the 50. At the 30. The 20. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Miami. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick this away to begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Going for a big play downfield. And he's got it down there inside the 35. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Memphis. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Here's the kickoff team now. Set to boot this one away. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He escapes the sack. Broke one tackle, but couldn't escape. Dropped for a sack.
I'll say this. This defense went in at halftime, made some adjustments, and they look like a different group here in these first few plays.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Looking to throw. It's Burden. The pocket breaking down. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
Chris, that's another sack for this guy. That's back-to-back plays. This guy's been able to get to this quarterback. Man, he is in a zone and feeling good right now. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm either rolling away from that guy or you got to think about double-teaming him just to keep him out of the backfield.
Back-to-back sacks, and this home crowd is going berserk for this 3rd and long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And the protection breaks down yet again. Another sack.
Well, another sack. You know, as the offensive coordinator, you're ahead in this game. Maybe you should change the game plan to help your quarterback a bit. This pass rush has gotten home way too many times, and you should focus more on preserving the lead.
This one will be fair caught. Here comes the Tigers offense back out there. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First down. Looking to throw the football. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. Offense right to the line. Playing with tempo now.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Memphis now operating in the red zone. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Aiming for the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. And they go in front here in the second half.
Chris, how about the offensive coordinator here trusting his quarterback to be able to make a play on the design QB run? Knew he'd take care of the ball and get positive yards, and he did even more. Comes up with a touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense. The guys up front line up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field. Second down play coming up. Receiver in motion now. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking right, this one caught. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with the secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, Memphis. This offense really clicking. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Now the all-important extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Miami offense is back on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. The Hurricanes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Scanning the field. It's Burden. Here's the throw deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle finally made, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it at the 34.
That's one way to be able to move the football up the field in a hurry. These are the types of plays that can really galvanize an offense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's 1st and goal.
Great start for this offense. 3 plays, and suddenly it's a 1st and goal. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Second and goal for the offense.
29 Philly.
Grab made by the tight end. Touchdown, Canes. This quarterback on fire today. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
They'll set up with a PAT. And the extra point gets them within 4, 35-31. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Caught quickly. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. Here comes the up-tempo offense. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Punt team ready to boot it away. It's a fake. Direct snap to the up man. They don't get the first down. The return team all over it. They stop him short. Defense was all over that. The gamble doesn't pay off. Now the offense will take over in good position. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. It's a shotgun run call. Powers through the tackle. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Ball handed off. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. He's swarmed by the defense.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out in the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense of slowing him down.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
3rd down and goal. Crucial play coming up. Here's the option play. He'll toss it to the back. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance.
It's a fake. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Now some trickery for a touchdown, and Kirk, that defense just caught completely flat-footed that time.
Well, it's because it was a perfect call at the right time by this head coach and the special teams coordinator, and your opponent was clearly not prepared for that fake at all. That's an exciting way to score this touchdown.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Now here's the toss play. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. They bring the punter onto the field now. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7. To throw, it's Burden. Looking for his big tight end. Tipped and then drops. A chance to make a play, but instead it's third down.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, he misfires again. 3 in a row. The Canes will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the returner will be brought down. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? As a design quarterback keeper. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Important second down play coming up. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. He shreds the tackle. That's a flashy run with a spin move, but produces just a short gain. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. It's a quick grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Memphis getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
This Memphis offense is moving quickly down the field. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Just trying to get rid of it. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. And moves the ball to the 35, and another first down. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put his safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
7th play of the drive coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on 2nd down.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pass rush closing in. Hits the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Makes the catch downfield. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's 1st and goal. Keeping it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Touchdown, Tigers! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
You just love to see this when the game is on the line. This offensive line does a great job of executing up front, giving this back just enough room to be able to get into the end zone and give them the lead.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And looking for a big play here. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Going the other way, can they stop him? So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Oh, my gosh. At this point, this offensive coordinator has to consider going to the backup. This defense is baiting him into coverage, and he continues to throw these interceptions.
The offense a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. 1st and goal, handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. 2nd down and goal. Handoff inside, looking for the touchdown. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And the defense smothers him for no gain. We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. So forget the field goal attempt. They'll try to pad the lead with a touchdown here on 4th and goal. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Back to pass. It's Burden. He's running out of time here. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the 4th quarter.
Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down. The Canes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. But the junior quarterback inaccurate that time, threw it behind the receiver. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. Oh, and he's in. Will he score here? Touchdown, Tigers. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 during the final quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. Here's another interception. We're losing track. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Dropping back. It's Burden. Dumps it down to the back. An explosive play. Moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 38. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. No huddle now for the offense. And the tailback's got it again. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this 4th quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking for a deep completion. The catch is made inside the 10. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
And the point after is right down the middle. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found a lane. So this drive's going to start with decent field position. And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. Looking to pass. It's Burden. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on.
We'll take a deep shot. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. And the Canes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown for the U.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. You have enough guys that can cover. The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
With no time left, to pick the PAT as a formality. Surprised, but look at this. They fake the PAT. I'm trying to throw for it. And it's incomplete. They tried for the consolation 2-point try, but this game is over. Well, that's a great performance.